Okay, June Lake is a brand new development that's going in. It's just been being built in the last year or so. It's going in Spring Hill, Tennessee, which is located just south of Franklin and south of Nashville, about 30 minutes south of Nashville on a good day with no traffic. But this is an amazing development. There's so much to like about this. And this is actually one of the most expensive commercial projects that's going on in the entire Nashville area right now. It's right up there with some of the biggest projects like Oracle building in downtown Nashville. So this is a really expensive, really great project. Now, this is located, like I said, in Williamson County. And previously, I was a little hesitant to drive down here, honestly, because it was kind of hard to get to. But that's all just changed, which is why we're doing a video on it now. It makes it even that much better. So they just put in a brand new interchange off I-65 to get to this development. We'll talk about that in a second, but it's made it so much easier to get to. So it's literally what I think I mapped it like 14 minutes from Cool Springs when I had to drive down there to get some of this video. So from almost the Brentwood side of Franklin, it took me 14 minutes on the highway to get down to this June Lake development. So it's really close and convenient. It used to add an extra 10 minutes or so getting off the highway and having to go through some back roads, but now there is an exit right off the highway for you to easily get to June Lake. So that makes it even that much better. So we're going to cover all of that today. So today we're going to talk about June Lake. We're going to talk about everything it has to offer. We're going to talk about where it's located. We're going to talk about the houses, the retail, the commercial, all the things that are going to be offered here, the schools, the county, all of that stuff. So you're going to want to stay tuned. So if this is your first time visiting my channel, my name is Jennifer Gramling. I'm a real estate agent here in Nashville and the surrounding area. I just put out this content trying to get you more familiar with the area. So if you're thinking about moving here or relocating, this is going to be a great channel for you. So be sure to subscribe. And like I said, I am an agent in the area. So if you have questions at all about moving here or relocating, be sure to reach out to me. Find all my contact information in the description. Call, text, email, however you want to get in touch, and we can get all of your relocating questions answered. We're helping people just like you all the time. So love doing that as well. So, okay, let's go ahead and jump into June Lake. We're going to show you some of these houses and talk more about what this neighborhood has to offer. Okay, so like I said, June Lake is a brand new development. They just started building it in the last year or so, but it's been in the works for a really long time. And this is going to be a huge draw for the Spring Hill area, offering a lot of different lifestyles for people and a lot of different retail, commercial, bringing just a lot more commerce into that area. So if you like to live close to your shopping, if you like to be able to walk and bike to places, this is going to be a great community to be able to do that. They're going to have tons of amenities in here. There's going to be retail, there's going to be commercial. There will be everything really that you need right here in this one little area. Very much a golf cart community. So if that's kind of what you're looking for. Now the homes here are going to be a little bit on the smaller side with smaller side yard lots, things like that. So you're not going to find huge homes on huge lots here, but this is going to be a lot more maintenance-free living and a lot of things that are really walkable and just an easy lifestyle in here. So we're going to cover all of that in this, but let's go ahead and let's take a look at this on the map so you can kind of see where this is and get a sense for it. Okay, so June Lake is going to be located right here. And as you can see, this is going to be this brand new interchange that they just put in off I-65. So this is I-65 that runs right here. This is June Lake Boulevard that takes you right here to the June Lake community. This is going to be where it is. Now, if I zoom out, this exit did not used to be here. So you actually had to travel from way up here, like up here, to get down to this June Lake area, which just takes a really long time to do and adds probably a good at least 10 minutes to your drive, if not more, with traffic. So now you've got this exit right here for June Lake that makes it so much more accessible, and it's so, so nice. But you're going to see you've got Thompson Station right here. You've got Spring Hill down here, and then you're really close to this highway for highway access. This is free flowing, really great to get in and up into Nashville, which is going to take you about 30 minutes from here. So you've got Nashville up here, and then you've got Franklin right here. Like I said before, it took me about 15 minutes to get up here into this north side of Franklin, 14 minutes mapped door to door, which took no time at all, which is really, really nice. Now you're going to have a lot of shopping and things in Spring Hill and lots to take advantage of, but right here in June Lake in your very own neighborhood, you're going to have lots of retail, commercial, all of that stuff right here in your own neighborhood. So there will be no shortage of amenities, shopping, all of that to look forward to if you're living in this neighborhood. Now, Spring Hill, part of Spring Hill is located in Murray County and part of it is located in Williamson County. So it's important to take note of that. If you're looking at homes in Spring Hill, you'll always want to try to keep track of which county you're in if you have a preference. You may have no preference. The taxes are going to be a little bit different. The schools are definitely going to be different. There are different county schools, so they're going to have different ratings and things like that. So if you have a preference for one reason or another, you know, if one school has an offering that the other one does not, you'll just want to make sure that you verify those school districts and things like that. or the taxes. If you want higher or lower taxes, we can compare those for you. But this particular neighborhood is going to be located in Williamson County. Now, the schools you're going to be zoned for here are going to be Bethesda Elementary, Spring Station Middle School, and Summit High School. So if schools are important to you, again, make sure you look those up and understand what offerings they have and things like that so that you can be informed on the schools and know everything you need to know about that if this is an area that you're considering. Okay, so for housing in here, you're going to have two separate sections. So you're going to have Saddle Walk at June Lake and the Preserve at June Lake. These are going to be a little bit different. So they're really just two separate builders. So on the Preserve at June Lake, you're only going to have about 28 home sites here. And then the homes here are going to consist of about 3,000 to 3,500 square feet. Those are going to be single family homes, and these are already underway. They are already being built. So let's take a look at what some of these homes are listed for. So right now you can see you actually have 4 active listings in here at the moment. In this section of the Preserve at June Lake, you can see that right here. So these are starting right now at around $975,000 and go up to $1,079,000. And you can just kind of see these are about 3,253 square feet up to 3,432. So that's kind of the size that you're looking at. Now, all of these are going to have smaller lots for the most part. So under here, they're going to show less than 0.25. But if I scroll through these pictures, you can just kind of see kind of what that lot size looks like. And you can also see some of the finishes in here. So they do have some really lovely finishes in these homes, and these are actually great square footage wise, and they feel really roomy when you're inside of here. But you can see you have some nice California closets, really nice tiles, really nice fully tiled shower in here. The closets are really great. You've got a really roomy laundry room in here. And then just continuing to scroll through here, you can see the finishes and selections they put in here. But again, this is going to be kind of the lot size that you're looking at. So you're going to have your side porch here. You can fence off this side yard. So you're going to have a small amount of grass and courtyard. Now you can make this really homey and cute, but just be aware that it's not going to be really large lots in this neighborhood. And then you can kind of, if you scroll through here, you can see what some of their finished models look like if that interests you, just to get an idea of what some of their past builds look like. So these can be very elegant and beautiful. You can see you've got your built-in fridge here, gold hardware, really beautiful backsplash. So a lot of upgrades available in these builds, but this just gives you an idea. And I can send these listings to you if these are homes that you're kind of interested in looking at. This ceiling is absolutely beautiful, and a lot of the details in here are very, very nice. And you can see how they've just made this porch really homey. Even though you're having a really smaller yard back here, you can make this actually very nice. So that's one on the lower end. And then if we scroll up to this larger home, you've got 4 bedrooms, 3 baths, and a half bath. And we'll just take a look at that. And they do have the floor plans listed on here. So if you want to click through and just kind of see what your floor plan looks like and scroll through, but this is a nice open floor plan on this one. And then they're going to have finished photos of a previous model as well. But you've got the fully tiled shower in the guest bath or in the secondary baths. You've got this really nice covered porch, but then again, you're going to have this smaller lot. So if maintenance-free living is something that you're looking for something that's really beautiful and elegant, but you don't have a ton of yard and things to maintain, then this might really be a great option in this June Lake. But now keep in mind that the one thing that this does promote is a lot of community. So this is going to be very much a front porch community. You've got great amenities in here, which we're going to cover in just a minute after we talk about the other section of homes. But you're going to have tons of amenities. You're going to have a lot of really great places to gather, a lot of great green spaces to get out and enjoy. So you're not maintaining those on your own lot, but there is so much outdoor activity, and you can really take advantage of getting out, getting to know neighbors, and just taking advantage of being outside more can be a really nice benefit to not having that great big space to retreat in the back of your home, but rather to get out and make connections in your community. Okay, so the other section is going to be Saddle Walk at June Lake. Now this is being built by Signature Homes, and there's a lot more homes in this section. Okay, and so this Saddle Walk side is being sold in multiple phases, and the phase 1 is almost completely sold out at this point. They really just have a couple of spec homes left. There's a couple of spec homes left that are built right now that you can go and walk through and purchase if you're looking to move right in. They are going to open a new section up very soon with new lots to be built on if you want to build from scratch, so you'll have that option as well. But they've done a really great job of selling out this first section really, really quickly. I think a lot of people really see the value in this neighborhood, and it's really appealing to a lot of people. So if you're looking to build from scratch in here, you'll want to jump on these next lots when they open up in the next phase, because people really are scooping these up pretty quickly. So I'm going to just just walk you through some of these and talk a little bit. We can show you some of the finishes in one of these homes and just kind of show you some videos that I took in some of their models and some of those specs like I talked about. But you can see the exteriors of these and how absolutely beautiful they are. And that is going to be one thing that kind of marks this neighborhood. And that is really just the character. It feels so Americana in this neighborhood. It has so much curb appeal. There are so many different aesthetics to the houses. They're really, really cute, really appealing from the exterior. And this is going to be such a beautiful neighborhood once it's fully built out. Okay, so homes on this side are typically going to be about 4 beds, 3 baths with 1 half bath. And then they're going to be somewhere around 2,700 to 2,900 square feet on average. So if that's the size of house that you're looking for, that's generally what you're going to find in here. You can find homes in here that are up to, 4,300 square feet. So you can build a larger home in this neighborhood, but that typical is going to be somewhere in that 2,700 to 2,900 square feet range. But I am seeing homes that are anywhere from 3,700 to 4,300, depending on how you're building out your house and what you're choosing. So if you're looking to build that larger house, you can do that. Now, I just want to show you some of the finishes in here. So these are just some of the videos of some of the models so that you can take a look at them. And one thing I will say about Signatures, so we'll link their website in the description so you can go directly to their website and take a look at what they have there. So Signature is so great about having their website. It's one of the best builder websites I've ever seen. So you can choose a lot in there. You can choose a floor plan to put on that, and you can kind of build it out how you would want it, for the most part, at least structurally. So you won't be able to choose your cabinets and things, but you can choose the exterior color, you can choose to add an extra car garage, whatever it may be, if you wanted to build out another room, and kind of price that out. And really give you a close idea of what it's going to cost you to build that house, minus going to the design studio and making all your selections. So that's one really helpful thing. I know it's hard for people sometimes to visualize how much it's going to cost to build with one of these builders if you're building from scratch, but Signature has made it really easy by being able to go directly to their website and being able to just go through and play with that, change things up, look at the different floor plans online and change them up how you would have them, and then kind of see that price. So that's really, really helpful. But you can see just as we go through some of these videos, how some of their different finishes and things. And so they really build a really awesome home as well, which is one of the reasons why they're so popular and selling out in this neighborhood really quickly. And they tend to do that in all the neighborhoods that they build. They do tend to be kind of in high demand in their neighborhood. So people really, really like building with Signature. Okay, now one of the things that makes this neighborhood so great is going to be the amenities that you have. I touched on them a little bit before, but you are going to have a resort style pool here, a clubhouse. They typically have a great hangout area, living room, kitchen, and things to enjoy in that clubhouse. You're going to have a fitness center here. You're going to have grocery shopping. You're going to have numerous retail shops, restaurants, really everything that you want to enjoy. Plus, you have June Lake here, which is a smaller lake. It's not like a lake that you can boat on, but there's going to be tons of walking paths and green space and areas where you can get out and walk your dog, run, play, ride your bike, all of that right here in your own neighborhood. So lots of space to get out, and you're not going to be driving endlessly to get to food, to get to things that you need. So that's one thing that makes this neighborhood really, really convenient. So let's just take a look really quick. So I'm just going to point you quickly to their website because this is just a wealth of information. So if you take a look here, this is going to give you a lot of information. You've got your neighborhood clubhouse. You are going to have entertainment. So they will have a lot of entertainment and things going on here. You can walk to your middle school and your high school. Again, tons of shopping, restaurants, wellness centers. You're going to have parks, nature paths, and then groceries, convenience, gas, all of those things right here. So you are close to all of these things, but then this will go through and you can take a look at all of the different communities and areas in here. So in this Saddle Walk area, I will mention they will have townhomes in this area as well. So this consists of 400 new homes and townhomes. So if you're interested in a townhouse, those will be coming as well. And then this preserve at June Lake, if you wanted to explore this more, again, this is going to be smaller with 28 homes. 3,000 to 3,500 square feet. You can click on this and you can get more information on this. But then if we wanted to look over here, say at the community amenities, you can take a look at this. So you're going to have the movie lawn, you're going to have the beach entry pool, hot lot, which is going to be like your play area, your playgrounds. You've got your clubhouse here, your fitness center. And then you can go look at the site plan if you wanted to see. So this is going to be your preserve at June Lake site plan. And then if you go over to resources, you can see what their vision book looks like, and you can look at the master plan for the neighborhood. So if we click on the master plan, you can look at that and you can kind of see and just go through here and see what all is planned. You've got mixed use commercial, you've got residential, and then you can click on the vision book and just kind of see what they're planning for this area. So there's a lot on this website to explore and take a look at. So we'll go ahead and link that in the description as well. But June Lake is amazing, and you can see just through these videos how cute it's going to be. But it also gives you an idea just of what everything is going to look like a little bit just by seeing these homes, I hope. So no doubt, if you've been looking for homes in Williamson County and you're kind of looking in this price point of $900,000, you've probably seen these in Spring Hill. So just kind of being able to see them in person is a really good way to assess if it's a neighborhood that's for you or not. So it is going to be a little bit like the West Haven lifestyle, if you've seen West Haven in Franklin, with those smaller lots, the side yard, but a lot of really great things that the community offers to get out and enjoy. So I know this is appealing to a lot of people, but hopefully this helps you determine a little bit if this is a neighborhood that you would want to live or not want to live, just based on some of these videos and talking about the price points and what's offered in here. So hopefully that helps. If you have any questions at all about June Lake or any other areas, if you're thinking about moving here or relocating, like I said, be sure to reach out to me. You can find all my contact information in the description. Call, text, email, however you want to get in touch, and we'd be glad to get any and all of your relocating questions answered. If there's a neighborhood that you want to see, be sure to drop it in the comments and we will try to get that made for you. We're trying to cover as much as we can on these videos and get you as informed as you can be when you're trying to move here. And again, if this was helpful to you, be sure to give it a thumbs up, like this video, subscribe, and stay tuned for more videos. Thanks so much, and we'll see you on the next video.